Today, we established the National Engineers Week for 2025. The theme is Building Toward the Future. As you may be aware, engineers have built the country far as the United States Army Corps of Engineers since the early centuries of George Washington, where the United States Army Corps was enlisted to create fortifications and all types of things to help our country round itself. Today, we spotlight the United States Army Corps of Engineers. The United States Army Corps of Engineers has installations in every major city, every port across the United States in the world, and supports all military activity and civil engineering opportunities. Also known as the United States Army Corps of Civil Engineers, I was able to have an opportunity with the Corps of Engineers where I cut my teeth on professional engineering. The United States Army Corps of Engineers is an elite group of engineers from each discipline, ranging from civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, plumbing engineering, survey engineering, environmental engineering, and major procurement and contracting vehicles to help our country in times against enemies, domestic and foreign. Today, our theme is Building for the Future. Building for the Future. When I signed on to the Corps of Engineers, I was required to prepare myself to take the engineering and training and to prepare myself for each engineering discipline to help my team members. As you're aware, the Career Path 18 career development plan for engineers consists of engineering technicians and ABET accredited engineers to achieve success, to being the best professional engineers you can, reaching certifications, to help our customers, clients, as well as to study the project management programs initiated by our legendary expert, Lloyd Caldwell. Lloyd Caldwell, one of the premier engineering experts in the country, is a retired director of military programs for the United States Army Corps of Engineers, where he was responsible for the policy and technical functions of the United States, the Corps of Engineers, the global defense and international interagency programs in engineering, construction, real estate, environmental activities. He earned his bachelor's degree in building construction from Auburn University, a master's in both civil engineering and in public works from the University of Pittsburgh. Mr. Lloyd Caldwell retired in October 2020 and provides consultation to other organizations throughout the United States. Other career assignments that Mr. Caldwell has had as a senior executive director of programs at USACE North Atlantic District Divisions, USACE Gulf Region Divisions in Baghdad, Iraq. He also served as the United States Army Corps of Engineers District Wiesbaden, Germany, as District Deputy Engineer for Programs and Project Management, and was the Chief of Construction for also emergency manager responsibilities of the United States Army Corps of Engineers, Baltimore District, which I served, where he served as the area engineer in several corporations throughout managing both civil and military construction. As director of military programs, Lloyd led a worldwide design construction of $35 billion portfolio. In his career, he has been instrumental in executing infrastructure and engineering projects critical to the nation and its allies in the advancement of best practices in project delivery and partnering with industry and developing professionals within the Corps of Engineers. He is widely known as a driver of extraordinary leadership and influence in advancing best practices in projects in the government and in industry. A recipient of numerous awards in 2016, Mr. Caldwell received the prestigious Presidential Rank Award in Distinguished Executive. Also is a recipient of the Silver Order of Des Fleurs from the United States Army Engineer Association. He is a distinguished military graduate from Auburn University. Auburn University. Today, we focus on the USACE three-phase instruction. USACE three-phase instruction. The three-phase instruction program is a quality program initiated by the Corps of Engineers and the CQM program. The purpose of the program is to reduce cost overruns, complete building construction in a proper time, on time and within budget, with budget, scope, and schedule. As we are aware, opportunities to commission our buildings were very important as a turnover measure, as buildings were being turned over without properly being commissioned, and the owner had to continue to put funds into these projects from their own projects to fix the design opportunities of improvement. United States Army Corps' three-phase program consists of initial inspection, the preparatory inspection, and the final inspection. And what that does is a three-phase program of QA, QC, QC, quality assurance, quality control. In one proper situation, in one project, confidential, where we're Walter Reed Army Institute of Research, we were able to build a boiler plant, and we were one of a complete building, and we were able to use the building and with no cost overruns and provide a building to the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research Sciences led by Colonel Fine, Colonel Rick Bond, Dan Quinn, and Paul Mursky, and a host, and Colonel Inouye in the photo, and a host of top engineers in the country to bring this project to fruition. Without the three-phase inspection and partnering program, it would have possibly occurred the typical 10 to 15% gross increase on the contracts. Obviously, this not happened. The project was so innovative, it won the National Craftsmanship Award, won the Earthwise Chiller Award, and a $1.3 million rebate program as a result of the pre-engineering and value engineering within the project during design. Again, the three-phase inspection is required, and if a contractor has completed tests and commissioning activities, make sure the schedule is cost-loaded. Do not pay the contractor if work has not been witnessed by yourself or your superior resident engineer. We have Mr. Edouard LeMay is also a United States Army Corps engineer as well, a naval expert, and has all in maritime engineering, and has done a great job in our program, making sure that our programs come within time and within budget. Our chief engineer. As you're aware, Department of Veteran Affairs engineering program is led by none other than Mr. Vincent Rizzo and his team. Mr. Rizzo has more than 30 plus years in healthcare engineering, and anything that we've thought about doing, he has seen. Mr. Rizzo is a staunch expert in boiler programs, initiatives, and can point you to the right direction to reduce cost overruns, to fund your projects, as well as to get the best product out to our veterans and clients in these VA programs. National Engineering Week is not just for anyone, it's for everyone. Engineering is a profession that requires continuous learning, continuous training, and professional development hours. After I completed the EIT, my boss, Mr. Dan Quinn, who was a top civil engineer in the country, said, Mr. Rollins, you don't need to focus on that. Focus on facilities and focus on energy management and continue to do what you're doing and focus on your graduate studies if you are able to. At the time, I was also in the United States Army Reserves as a maintenance control officer, the pretty busy schedule, the trifecta, the Corps of Engineers, the United States military, and physical fitness. Engineers have to work through extreme heat and cold scenarios. We have to stay in shape and order us to follow the contractors and partner with the contractors who are performing these large construction projects and making sure that our taxpayers are receiving what is due for their funds. Engineering Week is not just it's also for kids. It's also for Division II All-Americans, Division II colleges, and Division III colleges. In my scenario, I was mentored by 7 professional engineers that helped me obtain the EIT to start doing professional engineers work and was classified as a mechanical engineer through the Army Corps of Engineers. Again, engineering is very important. We are designing for the future. As we see it, our infrastructures need a lot of opportunity for improvement. It doesn't happen for free. We need to train those coming from behind us such as the youth and upcoming engineering technicians, to prepare to be project managers. There's a difference between a contracting officer representative and a project manager. Project manager develops the projects. The contracting officer carries the project out in accordance in the field with the contractors. Again, cost loading your schedules, it's contract daily surveillance, updating the activities of a project is very important regardless, no matter how small or how large. Again, engineering is a profession. Again, follow up on your IDB, Individual Development Program, and the federal government programs I've been in, DLA, GSA. Each organization has an individual development program, and my development program has been transitioned with me every organization I went and attended. And as a result of that training, I received the HEFP Health Facility Planning Agent coin, and I turned out as a mechanical engineer in the Baltimore district, Charm City, Baltimore district. Again, happy Engineering Week. We also want to give a shout out to General Ballard, General Bostic, Major General Kilgo, and some of the experts that are out there that have performed their engineering functions and military duties concurrently. Again, this is National Engineering Week. Do the best that you can, do what you can with what you have, and most importantly, save money. Thank you for this outbrief.